So I get a lot of questions from family, friends, co-workers, subscribers, people asking me what I do to prepare, what I've done to prepare. So stay tuned and I'll share some of these prepping tips with you. So with the help and the collaboration of Rogue Preparedness, and I think Morgan is the queen of preparedness. She's phenomenal. We did a collaboration video a while ago, and I'm sorry to say I'm just now using it, but I was saving it for the perfect time, and now is the perfect time. So if you're not familiar with Rogue Preparedness, you need to check her channel out. I'll have a link in the description below. She's going to give you her top 5 tips on preparedness, and I'm going to break this up into a couple of videos, but I wanted to introduce her in this video, and I'm going to play the clips of her video, and then I'll come back and address what she talked about with what I do and how I've set up for preparedness.
Hello everyone, my name is Morgan and I'm with Rogue Preparedness here on YouTube and also roguepreparedness.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. So first of all, I just really wanted to thank UglyTent for having me on his channel. I love his content on Instagram and YouTube. He has great content. He's a great channel. So you're in good hands here at UglyTent. So I just wanted to talk about the top 5 preparedness items for your home. This is specifically for your home, items that will help you in emergency or disaster situations. So I'm not going to be referring to food and water. So this would be in addition to already storing your food and water.
As most of you know, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or any other of my social medias, I am a Mountain House ambassador. I've been a Mountain House ambassador for about 3 years now. It's one of my favorite things I do. I love being a Mountain House ambassador. And I spoke to Mountain House recently, and they have a lot of orders coming out. So when is the best time to start prepping? Right now. I've got friends and family that say, I wish I'd been doing what you're doing a while back, because now it's harder to get these prepping supplies. I have stored up enough water for me and my family for about 3 days at a comfortable use, or much longer if we ration it. So I've got my water stored, and I've got Mountain House food. I've got a ton of food squirreled away.
The very first thing that I think is important for every household is a good first aid kit. Now, you can buy pre-made kits. There are actually some really great pre-made kits out there. You can just go to see, I got this one from CVS. It was about $20. And this thing has lasted us years. I think we got this like 3 years ago, and it's lasted us forever. You can get something that's a little more trauma intensive if you want. It just depends on your first aid skills. So you really want to know what you're getting in here. So like this has wounds and bandages, sprains and strains. It has stuff for CPR and shock. And then it comes with a ton of bandages, things like that. So this has come in handy many, many times when I have needed it, okay? Also, in addition to your first aid kit, make sure you have any medications on hand that you might need. Acetaminophen, child's medications, any medications that anyone else in the household might need. You have those stocked and ready to go at all times. The next item for your home would be a blackout kit. Now, this is not just one item, okay? It is a whole kit, again, kind of like the first aid kit. You'll kind of notice that theme here in a second, that these aren't just one singular items, that these are things that are kits or things that are going to help you as a whole. So the blackout kit is something that you're going to use whenever the lights go out. So do you have everything like nice and combined in a little kit? In a little tub or container or whatever it is, I highly suggest that you have things like candles. And make sure that you have matches and or lighters. I would suggest both. Matches are not always reliable, and lighters sometimes aren't always reliable. So matches and lighters with a bunch of candles. So we do want to be careful with candles. Make sure that you're following proper guidelines when lighting candles. Keeping them away from debris, curtains, other things that can light on fire. You don't want a second emergency inside the emergency, right? Flashlights, lanterns, anything like this, anything that can give light in addition to the candles. And along with this, batteries. You want lots of batteries. And make sure that you're checking your batteries regularly because they can erode just for sitting around. And make sure that you're keeping batteries out of your flashlights and your lanterns because they can also erode inside without being used. Well, whether they're being used or not. Old batteries, can go bad. So just make sure, this says guaranteed 10 years in storage. You never know. You just always want to check your batteries. I have actually found that these have eroded, not these specifically, but just in general. And also some alternative charging methods for your phone. Even during a blackout, you could still have access to communication, such as through texting, phone calls, things like that. And you want to make sure that you're keeping in touch with people that you need to keep in touch with by keeping your phone charged with alternative charging battery banks like these or any others. That would be your standard blackout kit. It's having everything that you need for sight. And then in addition, you could also have, entertainment, books, things ready to go for during the blackout, things like that. You could also have alternative energy sources if you want, like a small solar panel, if that is an option for your area or even an option for that emergency or disaster.